Today I am going to be reviewing this 700 watt Motomaster PowerBox. Stick around for this week's gear review. Hi, my name is Dan and welcome to DC Outdoors. If this is your first time here and you like outdoor adventure videos, gear reviews, and other outdoor related stuff, well, please get started by clicking the like, subscribe, and bell notification buttons so you don't miss anything. Well, let's get on with this week's gear review. Well, I bought this Motomaster PowerBox for hunting season. So I picked it up probably in October or November, and I've used it on 2 longer trips out in the woods using my Alaknak hot tent, and I will drop a link to that video here above me. I picked up this PowerBox on sale from Canadian Tire here in Canada for about $250 Canadian, which is a sales price. I think it retails closer to the $300 mark. So I was looking for something that I could take out on longer camping trips to charge devices. So to be able to charge cameras, cell phones, flashlights, stuff like that that requires charging. And also to be able to run my computer off of in case I was going to do any live streams or to catch up on work while I'm out in the woods. So I picked up this PowerBox that allows me to do those kind of features, but a cool thing about it is you can actually use this to jumpstart your vehicle, which is a pretty cool little advantage. So I like that idea too, especially if I'm out in the woods by myself. It's nice to have a way to, get the car going if something happened there with the battery. So anyways, I'm going to flip over here and show you some of the features with this PowerBox, and then I'll let you know what I thought about it. You can see some of the main features on the front of it, that it can boost, provide AC power, it can provide DC power, and also USB power. It's got those side 12-volt DC power terminals that you can use to connect fish finders, trolling motors, and other 12-volt equipment, which is pretty cool. It's got a 12-volt DC outlet on the side, which I'll show you in a minute. The digital display, which is pretty cool. The low battery protection, automatic shutdown with audible alarm, protects internal battery from deep discharge. So it's got a little alert there. It's got a built-in LED light, the jumpstart boosting, which is pretty cool, USB power port, so that's pretty rad. And it's got 3 of those household AC units on it. You can see there's some information about boosting it and how it will work in warm weather, cold weather, or extreme weather, which is pretty awesome. You can charge this through the AC charger that's included, the DC charging cable that's included, or from this solar panel, which isn't included. But I like the concept of being able to charge this off of a solar panel. And you'll see there from charge time, it'll take up to 25 hours to charge it from 25%, or 8 hours to charge it up to 75%, or from 75%, I should say. On the top of the box, it'll show you what you can run off of this. So again, part of the reason why I got this unit was because, it could power up some of the different things that I'll be doing in camp. So for example, at the top, you can see that a cellular phone, so your cell phone, will draw about 5 watts. And you can do that for 70 hours, which is amazing. You can run or charge, I should say, your fluorescent light or tablet for 24 hours. Even you look at some of the other features here kind of going along, like laptop computer, you got 3 hours, no, what did I say here? Laptop computer, yeah, 3 hours of use for a laptop computer, which is again pretty awesome. Those are probably the main things that I would use it for, but in some other circumstances, you can even run a mixer or a vacuum, which is insane. And then you'll see some of the similar sort of breakdowns on the DC appliances with their time as well. Came with the instruction manual. So there's the instruction manual. It's got the booster cables, and it has your DC adapter. So again, this would plug into the unit and it would plug into your vehicle. So to be able to charge this device off of a DC cord. Or it also has your standard power cord that you'd plug into your wall outlet at home, or off of even like a generator or something like that to charge this out in the field. So if you push this button, it will show you what the battery capacity is. So it shows me that I got 40% battery on this guy right now. You'll also have the LED light right there that you can turn on and off, a little LED work light. You have the 3 household style plugins, which can be turned on and off through this switch. So this turns on the AC. This turns on just the USB, and then you have this little USB port there. These all have these little covers that kind of keep your little receptacles safe and dry. On the side of the unit, this is for boosting. This is the cigarette lighter or DC style charger. That's where the regular charging cable goes, and that's where your booster cables connect. And that's the charging indicator. So as you're seeing, it's flashing when it's charging, and when it's charged, it should stay lit. Another cool thing with this is you can actually connect off of these poles another external 12-volt car battery and actually increase the capacity of this unit by connecting a battery to this booster box or power box in series. And then you get the power of the two units, which is super awesome. And then in terms of charging off of it, any solar panel that's going to connect to this device through your cigarette lighter or your regular plug-in will work off of this device as well, which is pretty cool. With any of these power boxes, you want to make sure that you're using it under the right conditions. So it's recommended that you don't use or keep or store this power box in temperatures under freezing. So anything below 0 degrees Celsius, anything below that, this unit will freeze and it will start to basically deteriorate. You also wouldn't want to keep this device any warmer than 40 degrees Celsius. So you gotta got that swing of 0 degrees and 40 degrees Celsius for this unit. It's always recommended. I mean, there are these ports are all covered with little covers, but they do not recommend that this device gets wet. So that's an important consideration as well, as you want to keep this dry. And they also recommend that you leave about 3 inches of space around this unit for ventilation. You'll see that there is some ventilation ports on any side. I never noticed that this thing is getting warm at all in any way, shape, or form, but I think the idea is you do want to keep some airflow when you're operating this device. I should mention that this is by no means a lightweight unit. It weighs 29.4 pounds, so it's a super heavy battery pack. That's 29.4 pounds without the charging cord, without the booster cables, without the DC power cord. So it definitely has a lot of weight to it. Why would somebody want to purchase one of these? So I was looking, of course, at some of the other battery packs that would provide a similar need for camping situations. I picked up this one because it was a fraction of the price. You know, $250 price is definitely great given that this is a 700-watt unit. I love the fact that it allows me up to 70 hours of cell phone charging off of this device, which is fantastic. I used it throughout hunting camp to charge my cell phone or to charge my GoPro, to keep my devices all topped up. I used it to keep the computer topped up, to charge up battery packs. It definitely worked really, really, really well. What I would do is, every night or every morning when I was starting up the truck, I would just plug this thing into the truck, let it top back up, and I never had any problems with it. I did try to keep it warm, so when I was away from hunting camp, I kept this thing inside my truck, which again, sometimes got heated up once or twice a day to kind of make sure that this device wasn't dropping below freezing for too long. But definitely keeping it warm is going to be a challenge if you are using this in some of the colder weather. I haven't noticed any impact off of it yet in terms of use or longevity or anything like that by exposing this to slightly lower temperatures than it should. But for me, for camp purposes, for the price, I like the concept of being able to daisy chain another battery to this unit and being able to use this in tandem with something else. I think that's going to be awesome. I would like to pick up a solar panel for it. I think it would be pretty awesome to be able to plug a solar panel right into this device and charge it up off of it, as opposed to having to charge it off of a power source like your vehicle or a generator. But overall, based on price, based on wattage, based on some of the features that you're getting with this thing, I think if you're looking for a starter power bank kind of system to be able to take out in the woods, definitely I think that this could be a good option for you, provided that you have the capability to move around with your vehicle, because you're not packing this thing in any other way. But like I said, I bought this unit, I really like it, and I hope that gives you a bit of a rundown through some of the features, how to use this thing. But should you have any questions, definitely please let me know below in the comments. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. If this was your first time here and you like outdoor adventure videos, gear reviews, and other outdoor related stuff, well, please hit that subscribe, like, and bell notification button so you don't miss anything. Until next time, we'll see you outdoors.